Hello, hello. So, we're back again with the latest installment in the series Books I Loved. And we're going to Iron Druid, the Iron Druid Chronicles by Kevin Hearne. It's one of the oldest series I've read, and it's great. It's amazing. Let's just go to the first one right here. See what it's about. It is about what was it? Okay, Atticus O'Sullivan. Was it Atticus? I can't remember how they pronounce his first name, Atticus, but it's very Irish. Is the last of ancient druids. He's been on the run for more than 2,000 years, and he's tired of it. I can't remember how he keeps himself young. But as part of his druidic magic, he maintains his youth, and he also has a dog with him that he also keeps young as well. I believe he does some sort of alchemy to create an ageless potion, and he keeps his dog young. I think the dog is like 200 years old or something like that. The Irish gods who want to kill him are after an enchanted sword he stole in a first century battle, and when they find him managing an occult bookshop in Tempe, Arizona, Atticus doesn't want to uproot his life again. He just wants everything to end one way or the other, but preferably, So the gods were after him because he stole a sword, but like this series goes, like he kills he kills a lot of gods. It is amazing. The way he grows in power. His dog is very interesting. The dog has a lot of character because it's lived a long time, and I believe he can speak to it through his mind because he's a druid. Druids have that kind of ability to speak to animals and stuff like that. It's just part of their power set. He also has a girlfriend, very young girlfriend, I believe, and she's sort of like a environmentalist, like she's a tree-hugging type. I believe her father owns a company that pollutes the planet and stuff like that, and she's all pissed off about that. Don't really like her much. Kind of a bleeding heart, kind of a pain in the ass. I don't really like her character. I like him. I like the main character. I like the dog. Dog is amazing. Greatest character. And his old master, his old druidic master, is also still alive. He's pretty funny. He's kind of like a dwarf. He's not a dwarf, but like he has the characteristic of a dwarf. A drinker. I guess it's more like an Irish thing. The Irish is sort of like the template they use for dwarves, and yeah, that's why I kind of think of him like that way. But he's a pretty funny character as well. There's a lot of funny characters in there. So it is a great series. I would absolutely recommend it. He does have a small hope of survival. The Morrigan, I believe, because there's a bunch of different gods in the series, and you get the old Jude. What is it? What are they called? What do they call the freaking the Morrigan? The Irish gods? I can't remember what they're called. You got the Fae and all of them. They're gods that are not immortal, meaning that they can be killed, and that's the end of them. And you got of course you got the Greek god and the Roman gods. Those gods are immortal. They'll come back after being killed and stuff like that. Bunch of different gods. I believe there are vampires. There are a bunch of other like supernatural creatures in this world. You get his lawyer is literally a blood-sucking vampire. Yes. His lawyer is a vampire. I think he's a pretty cool character as well. I don't remember him much. He's the vampire lawyer. He's a little bit forgettable. He doesn't have that many scenes, but he's okay. He's loyal Irish wolfhound. Is great, man. His dog. The mighty enemies of Angus Og, a vengeful Irish god, and a coven of witches. I don't remember the witches much. The witches were probably like in the earlier books, and I don't really remember them that much. And even the local police On top of that, Angus has a direct line to the firepower of hell. Atticus will need luck and Irish. Do you? Yeah, man. I feel like reading it again. I feel like going back throughout the books because there's a lot of stuff I forget, and I know it's great. And just the fact that a lot of stuff that I forget, I'm kind of excited to like read through it again. I believe I still even have the books saved on Audible, so I can just go back through it. I'm excited, man. I got more stuff to read. Anyways, that is you know what? Check some of the other books. Let's see. What are the? Hold on a sec. Let's go. Book 2. Okay, that goes into the witches because I think one enemy goes into the next book, and then he acquires another enemy, and he keeps going. I think one of the funniest things from the series was Thor. Thor in this book, like Thor is like insane, and he just keeps murdering people. It's pretty funny. What is this one? Okay, lightning bolts 99 times 100. Because Thor, that's where he gets into Thor. Yeah, Thor is a little bit insane. He's after him. Anyways, yeah, that is the Iron Druid series by Kevin Hearne. So I would recommend checking it out. Until next time.